Hello and welcome to Nordic Journal of Comparative and International Education. This is the editorial of Volume 3, Number 4, a general issue entitled Nordic Comparative and International Education Moving Forward. I am Heidi Biset, one of the editors-in-chief. In what ways are the field of comparative and international education moving forward? There are two things that I want to highlight. In October, the Nordic Comparative and International Education Society, NOSIS, had a conference jointly with the Global CIE Forum entitled Understanding the Global in Comparative and International Education. This was a very interesting topic, and we had a record high attendance from scholars inside and outside the Nordic countries. Stockholm University was the host, and they managed to make a very good atmosphere and environment for scholarly debate and discussion, and also exchange of new and foundation for new collaboration. We had keynote speakers who discussed Mark Bray and Larry Suter, who discussed what is high quality research in the future and what can bring the field forward. We also handed out a new Emerging Scholars Award to appreciate the young scholars in our field. The award for 2019 went to Maggie O'Neill, who graduated with her master's degree from Stockholm University with the dissertation entitled Problematizing the Peace Discourse in World's Largest Lesson, a critical exploration of knowledge production through discussions of violence. Congratulations to her, and we hope for the future that we will have many more who can receive this award. Do you wonder more about what people think about the conference? Go to the Gnosis website and you will see a vox pop. Another way of moving forward in the field in the Nordic countries is through having access to articles. So, an open access. So, our journal we think is important. Many of you are familiar with the Plan S, which is a European mainly based plan. No science should be locked behind paywalls, is the philosophy behind this. And research funders will mandate that access to research publications generated through research grants that they allocate must be fully and immediately open and cannot be monetized in any way, which is something that is the reason and rationale behind Plan S. However, a reward system may steer publications elsewhere because we have indicators, which some actually call surrogate indicators. So is there time for us to discuss whether we should assess high quality research on a different basis? Should we discuss it on its own merits, not on a journal's or a publisher's impact factor? This is something that we should discuss amongst ourselves as scholars, I think, and with our universities, because this has implications for the future. When running an open access journal, this has, of course, implications for us, and we have taken a stand in this issue. But we also should explore new opportunities and ways of doing this, moving beyond digital versions of paper versions of a journal. So starting with this editorial. So I wonder whether there are more digital ways of doing things in a journal. For example, could we have more emerging scholars doing podcasts and other digital versions? Can we have a potential for forum and discussions in our field, done more digitally? And what about having pieces in our journal with using more of the Nordic languages? So far we've had mainly English, but also some in Norwegian languages. So I hope for 2020 and onwards that we together can join forces so that we can have an improved journal, and also to contribute to move the entire field of comparative and international education in the Nordic countries moving forward. The best for the new year.